Welcome to your daily focus for February the 5th, 2019. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. We'll turn right to the cards. And we just had the new moon yesterday, so we'll see where the energy takes us, shall we? Three of Swords. Now, this card, surprisingly, for the energy that's around us, was in quite a few of your readings this week, wasn't it? And yet, I got the sense of self-healing that needed to take place. There was one sign that was a little bit different, and I can't remember the message, so that must have been very personal for you and not for the collective. But it's about self-healing. It's about forgiving yourself. It's about believing in yourself again. It's about, seeing, yes, where you've had sorrow and pain and suffering and chaos and, you add to that list. And how you're stronger today because of it. That you made it to here, that you made it to now. And many times we look back and we say, oh, wow, if I just would have taken that other option, I wouldn't be here in this moment today. But you know what? No matter what option you would have chosen, in some form, in some way, you would be here today. Because you had to learn certain things. You had to pick up certain messages along the way. You had to breathe in certain wisdom. In order for you to go forward in your path with a strength, with a determination. So if you messed up, you messed up. If you dropped the ball, you dropped the ball. If you should have, could have, might have, it's in the past. And it's time to forgive yourself, to allow some healing in, realize your empowerment, your strength, your courage, your beauty, your talent, your abilities, and move forward. Chiron's at that 29 degrees of Pisces, so the very end of the astrology wheel, before it moves into Aries. So it is a very strong point for us. Now, Chiron, the wounded healer. I won't go into the story. I always mess it up anyways when I talk about Chiron, the wounded healer. But it's accepting that you have to walk a certain path, or you have these certain things in your life, or, and it's just, that's the way it is. That's who you are, and that's what makes you you. But stop trying to erase certain parts of who you are and embrace them. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is in detriment here. Queen of Cups, I get this strong, and I have for quite a while, and it's not going away, so I'm going to stick with it. This is about loving yourself. This is about seeing your dynamic energy come to life. Embracing yourself completely, yes, even the flaws, even the mistakes, because they molded you into who you are today. And chances are those flaws that you talk about, or you don't talk about, are things that other people look upon you and see, perfection, beauty, strength. We may not see it like that. Everybody looks in the mirror and says, well, I could lose 10 pounds. Why? Now, if it'll make you feel different, if it's something that you want to do for you, that's one thing. But to fit the society's norm of a perfect weight is not the reason to do it. And that's probably the reason you'll fail trying. It's about loving yourself. It's about embracing everything about you. And I think even in one of the weekly readings, she came out very strong. And the Five of Cups. I just got finished in a message saying, there are some cards showing up that with this beautiful energy. I'm kind of, taken back in some respect that we're just not seeing the Ten of Cups and the Star and, just beauty. And I mean, even our Queen of Cups, she shows up, but she's in detriment. The Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is crying over spilt milk of what happened yesterday, that no matter how much you think about it, it will always remain to the same conclusion. So if the milk spills, you wipe it up, you clean it up, and you move on. And 5 years from now, if I ask you if you spilt the milk, you won't be able to remember. It doesn't matter. And yet we get hung up on all these little things in our life that prevent us from seeing the true miracle that you can step into, the true success that you can step into, the path that awaits you. So I would think that today, God, your angels, your spirit guides are saying, no, no, no. It's not a day to look at your imperfections unless you are willing to heal from them, to say, well, that's who I am. And, are looking at your situation and saying, this is where I am. This is my now. This is my experience. Now, what do I do with my experience, my talents, my abilities, the unique me to move forward? It's coming to terms with the milk spilt. Oh, wow. In this picture, we're drawn to the 3 cups that are laying down, that have spilt, that didn't manifest into what we wanted. And here we're trying to use that as the excuse of not going forward. Not realizing that there are 2 beautiful cups standing upright, waiting for us to pick up and run with. So it could be you've always used certain excuses in your life. And sometimes it's hard when you start to see your own truth and you start to call yourself out on those things. So I think this is why we got this, to allow the healing. Now, in a few cases, it might be where you need to allow healing to somebody else, but this is really an inner healing. This is about saying, I'm okay. I had that experience and it made me stronger. It made me wiser. It made me more aware. And use that experience to propel yourself into your new path. Look at this. Make a decision, 11. Whew, now that's powerful. Make a decision. The 11 energy. Today is a 10 energy. Tomorrow will be an 11 energy. So a 1 energy. So that's the, beginnings, new starts. Well, we've just come off of a new moon, and today is a 1 energy. So it's about accepting what is in your life and saying, okay, with this, I'm moving forward in this direction. No longer will I use it as my reason for not moving forward. Your sheer determination is highlighted at this time. Your spirit will support your desires and manifestations. The ability to create or destroy has always been within your skill base. You have the wisdom and confidence needed to use these skills constructively. Now is the time to act. If you know what it is you want to accomplish and why. Since the powers of transformation are at your command, change your desires into objectives. your thoughts into actions, your goals into achievements. If you have recently met with failure, know you can change that failure into success. The only limits you have are those you impose upon yourself. Well, isn't that fitting? You have the wisdom and the confidence needed to use your skills constructively. The only limits you have are those that you have imposed upon yourself. So now is the time to give yourself that forgiveness. That, what do they call it in golf? It'll come to me. A mulligan. Yeah, that one doesn't count. We won't count that one. Drop another ball. Get her on the green. Put it in the hole. Give yourself a mulligan. Give yourself a free pass. Say, I had to go through that. Maybe I don't understand why I had to go through that. Maybe it makes no sense whatsoever that I had to walk that path. But I will take the knowledge, I will take the wisdom, and I will move forward. We'll see what our wonderful animals have to say to us. I always list the cards in the description box. So if you're ever... This is more like it, people. This is more like it. When's the last time you saw this card? Party time. I can't remember the last time this energy came into play. Can you? I'd really have to go back. It has been a very long time since we have seen. Where am I in this book? They've thrown me off my game, people. They've thrown me off my game. Celebrate silliness, positivity. Celebrate what you want to see more of. Monkey wants you to know that you have been serious far too long. It's time to act silly. Celebrate. Even if there's nothing to celebrate, create something. Put on the party hats, get some balloons, and simply celebrate you. If you have been taking time to have fun, maybe it is those around you who are the party poopers. Look to see if your group of friends are negative factors in your life and change accordingly. Everyone deserves at least one friend that is sensible, but it is always good to have those who help keep fun in your life too. Monkey might also be telling you that you will be invited to attend a celebration, a birthday, an anniversary, a promotion, and that this day will be something positive to attend. Attend the event even if you don't feel like it. You may meet someone who could assist you in changing your life, whether for love or career. Monkey says, get out there and network. Monkey says, celebrate you, your path forward. Let down your hair. Let a little bit of silliness out. Enjoy yourself. Get some balloons, blow them up. What the heck? Have some fun in life. Celebrate where you are going. And let the past be the past. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.